Okay, welcome to a weekend in Philly I spent with my sister and my boyfriend. I'm visiting my sister. I'm in Delaware right now at her apartment for the first time. We're about to go see Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, but with an orchestra concert in the background, like for the score, and I'm really excited. That would be fun to do like the final touches together. This is what I'm gonna wear. This watch from Casio, this bracelet, and this ring from a flea market. Yay! For my fragrance, I'm gonna do this eau de toilette from Korres. It's a Greek brand and it's in the scent white tea. The scent is really like fresh but still kind of floral, and I really like it. It smells really clean, but I will say it does suck because it's like an eau de toilette, so it won't last for a long time, but that's why I'm just gonna apply it really generously. And then for my lip, I'm gonna do this Korres True Lip Shine in the shade Mulberry. And I really love like the applicator for this. It's like curved because it's supposed to fit the shape of your lip. That's my lip. And then lastly, we're gonna pack my bag together. My mom got me this bag when she was traveling. I'm gonna put in my Fujifilm camera. My boyfriend got me this from eBay. My Korres lip balm and my wallet. I got this from Hachi Archive on Instagram. It's like a vintage secondhand designer shop, but yeah, that's my bag. Let's go watch the show. So as an explanation, my sister lives in Delaware, but it's really close to Philly. So she comes in there to the city to do more big city activities. And the drive-in was just so pretty. But we ended up being almost late for the show, so we had to run through the theater. We weren't allowed to film in the show, but I did get some clips because it was just so much fun, and I literally rewatch Harry Potter every single year during the winter and fall time, and it was just an amazing experience to hear the score live. We walked over to get dinner and drinks after the show. This is my first time ever in downtown Philly, and it was super lively. There were a lot of like dive bars nearby and a lot of young people. We went to this really trendy restaurant that had like fusion Asian food and got some drinks before dinner.
It's good. Actually, not the bestest. Wait, you like it?
What's the pad thai?
Oh!
Whoa. That was really sour.
That's what a ceviche is. It's like
It's good.
fish cooked in.
Jan dumplings.
It went straight to my sinus.
The dumplings are good. Let me try some. Short rib noodles. Yum. We're going out for the day. This is my outfit. It's from my sister's closet because I packed thinking that it would be cold, but it's actually very warm and humid out. So these pants are from Lee and just a random tank top. Yay! This is the next day, and my boyfriend came in from Virginia, where he lives currently, and we drove into the city and went to a little bit more of a local neighborhood to get some brunch at a Vietnamese fusion cafe. It's so funny because the sports pride is so strong in Philly. Mango tahini iced tea. Yum. Tastes good. Pork banh mi, yum, with taro chips. Wait, do that. Bulgogi rice, yum. You know I'm gonna like anything bulgogi rice. Ooh, wait. Ooh.
Good and bad.
Let's try just the meat.
Yeah, it's good. Cheesesteak egg rolls.
Let's try it. Wait here. Wait, let me get a little one. Let's cheers.
Oh.
Cheers.
That's good. Very good.
I just want to see what a John is. Oh my god, this is so cute. Wait, you have John? Oh my god, John.
John.
Oh my god, they have Mofu-san. This is so cute. Can we take one? Oh, they have Sunny
You
Angels.
can see these?
Wait, no, I was too busy
Like
recording.
the main attraction.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
You want to take one?
Wait, which one should I
gave
take?
Stuff.
Wait, I think I want a Mofu-san.
Oh, so
Wait, what is that? Wait, be
That's
careful.
a lighter.
Be careful so it doesn't.
a lighter
Another.
and a
Wait, put
cigarette.
that one at the front, Zach.
It's a cigarette.
Put the bird one at the front. I think that's they were hiding it, I think someone's hiding it. Okay, I want this one. Can you grab it for me, please? Thank
You're gonna buy another?
After we got lunch, we walked around and shopped a little bit. I don't know why, but I didn't expect Philly to be as big of a city as it was. And I felt like I was in just a small borough of New York. We stopped by a vintage shop and I was very tempted to get a Sixers jersey, but I couldn't do that to the Hawks. And there was also not one that I liked enough. And then I went and got some Little Sweet Treat, which is a Swedish candy shop. This candy is so addictive. I'm so glad I got it. Then we went to the August Rodin Museum, and this museum was so incredible. I really love Rodin's work, and it was so interesting to read all of the descriptions of the specific pieces. This one, they think it's about like the three fates, and like the older woman, so you can tell she's an older woman because of her back. She's like this. There's a younger girl who's like holding on to her, but it's like really awkward pose, right? And so that's why people think that like the older woman is like one of the three fates. And if you see here closely, there's a pair of scissors that like she just drops. So that's like from like she probably cut the younger girl's like line of life, and then now she's like taking her for death. You know? Isn't that cool? I used to not really properly enjoy art or understand how to enjoy art, but honestly, Rodin's pieces are just so self-explanatory. Like, I feel like the sculptures have so much expression in them, and it's not something deep, but more so just really raw and straightforward, which is what I appreciate in the art. Like, it's not pretentious. His pieces make you feel something without having to explain anything at all. And like this piece and a lot of his other pieces, I really like that he dives into kind of like Greek mythology, and I love seeing the details of the handprints in the molds. This piece was really cool because I've never really seen like an older woman in art like this. And of course the iconic Springtime Lovers. I've seen the cast of this at the Met, and seeing the real thing in person, it was so surreal. Like the broken wings, it was just so detailed. And I felt the same way about seeing the Gates of Hell in person. I just cannot believe I got to see this. Every single crevice of it was so detailed, and just like pure anguish and loathing and fear and longing at every corner. And you can see in the middle the thinker. But yeah, this was just incredible to see. Now for these statues, apparently these guys were going to be traded in place for a king murdering their entire like group of people, and they carried the keys to the city that was going to be destroyed, but instead they were going to go and die in its place. And you can just see them in such anguish, and their faces are like, bruh, seriously? But I would totally recommend this museum if you like any sort of art at all. It's just so iconic. Even if you don't like art, I think that it's a must-see. And of course, we saw the Thinker sculpture at the front of the museum. But yeah, I feel like my makeup also looked really good this day, and I was very happy with this outfit. We went and got Mr. Softy. My boyfriend said that this is like a very iconic ice cream truck, and I just love the branding. It's so nostalgic. And we got a sprinkle cone.
Sprinkles are like really sweet.
We had some Philly cheesesteak at the lounge, and it was actually so good for just like catered food. And fun fact, this is actually my first hockey game ever in my entire life. It was so much fun. Their programming was really good, and the players were also really cute. It was pretty tame, but there were a couple fights throughout, and honestly, it was way more entertaining than football ever was, because at one point they did fight, and it was fun. The mascot for the Flyers' name is Gritty, and he's like so funny the whole time. The next day we went to a cafe in Delaware called Scout Cafe. It was really, really cute, and we got sat in the back. I got an almond milk iced vanilla latte, and my sister got a chai latte. Yum! Cheers.
Dirty chai.
Dirty chai. What makes it dirty? Oh, I didn't know it was, I didn't know that it had a espresso in it.
Yeah, that's what the shop on the top was.
That was all just coffee.
Well, yeah, because you didn't mix it.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. This is gonna take a while. We'll be back. It's good. The Scout sandwich. And then the Scout salad. Blueberry bliss. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
After having brunch with my sister, we went our separate ways, and my boyfriend and I explored Philly together and went over to the art museum. And on our way there, we saw this little library and this random animal that I don't know what it is to this day.
That's not a hog. But his tail is not like a beaver tail. What is that? Zach.
I'm doing the Rocky Run at the National Museum of Art in Philadelphia, and it was a lot harder than I expected, but I ended up getting to do the Rocky pose by the statue, so it was all worth it. This museum was really well curated. There were these incredible cultural rooms that you can go through that replicated the era that the art that was in the room was from, with the architecture of the time, and it was separated out by different cultures and countries. I personally have a preference towards Japanese calligraphy style art, and I also really love Impressionism, any art that alludes to Greek mythology, because I just think it's really fascinating. And I also really like self-portraits. But yeah, there were a ton of different exhibits that all felt really immersive and unique, and this was obviously my favorite part. All of the Impressionist paintings from really famous artists, and I just compiled all the ones that I thought were really pretty or striking. And fun fact, I've actually been able to see 2 of Van Gogh's sunflower paintings, and also a lot of the times I don't really feel anything when I look at art until I read the description, or just until it's right in front of me. I am not like an art researcher or anything by any means, but I feel like there's a difference in the feeling when you are able to see a painting or a sculpture in person, because you can see like all these little details that you normally wouldn't on a screen. But yeah, this museum was massive. I would totally recommend it. And we even got to do this really cute photo booth at the end. And this was right around like Halloween time, so we just walked around the streets afterwards and got some lunch and followed this black cat around. I just thought he was so cute and ominous. I really love the low buildings and the mix between like the old and the new. And for our last meal in Philly, we decided to have sandwiches at this bar called Poe's Side Piece. We got their Hawk Tuah sandwich and their nachos, and let me tell you, this food was so good. I don't really like American food that much, but just it was done right. I think if you're gonna make American food, you gotta make it salty, rich, and really well seasoned, and that's everything that this was. I also really loved how festive the neighborhoods in Philly got, and we finally got to see the love sign as our last piece of Philly for the trip.